On a blank, softly lit canvas, the words appear in bold, elegant lettering. Subscribe and like for more content. A moment of calm invites the viewer to pause and reflect, setting the stage for a journey of insight and transformation. This is where new perspectives begin. We often ask ourselves why the world is the way it is. Why are some people given more chances than others? The idea of gender inequality is not new. It is a story told for centuries, a story that has shaped our homes, our schools, and our laws. It begins with a simple but powerful mistake. The mistake is to believe that one gender is naturally better than the other. This idea did not come from truth. It came from history, from a time when physical strength was the most important thing for survival. But we do not live in that world anymore. Our world now is one of ideas, of creativity, and of intelligence. This old story has deep roots. It whispers to us from the moment we are born. It tells boys to be tough and not to cry. It tells girls to be quiet and to be nice. These are not rules of nature. They are rules made by people. We learn them from our families, from our books, and from the movies we watch. They create boxes for us, and these boxes are too small for the human spirit. They limit what we can be and what we can dream. We are taught to see each other through the lens of gender instead of seeing the person standing right in front of us, full of their own unique potential and desires. The problem is that we have repeated this story for so long that we have started to believe it is true. We have built our societies on this fragile foundation. We have created systems that favor men and disadvantage women. We see it in the jobs people get, in the money they earn, and in the respect they receive. It is a quiet injustice, one that often goes unnoticed because it is so normal. But normal does not mean right. Normal does not mean fair. It is time to question the stories we have been told and to ask if they truly serve us all, or if they only serve a few. The journey to equality starts with understanding this history. We must see how these ideas were created. We must recognize that they are not facts but constructs. They are stories we have the power to change. By looking back, we can understand why things are the way they are. And by understanding, we gain the power to imagine a different future. A future where a person is not judged by their gender, but by their character, their talents, and the content of their heart. This is not just a dream. It is a possibility that lives within each of us, waiting to be awakened. Culture is a powerful teacher. It shapes how we see the world and our place in it. In many patriarchal societies, like in parts of India and many other places around the globe, there is a long history of seeing women as less than men. This is not because women are less capable. It is because culture has assigned them a different role, a smaller role. They are told that their value lies in their ability to serve others, to be mothers and wives, but not leaders or innovators. This cultural pressure is immense. It creates a world where a boy's birth is celebrated with joy, while a girl's birth is sometimes met with silence, or even sorrow. This cultural narrative is reinforced by false ideas about biology. People will say that men are naturally stronger, taller, or heavier, and so they are born to lead. They use physical differences to justify social inequality. But this is a flawed argument. Does being taller make someone a better doctor? Does having more muscle make someone a kinder person or a more creative artist? Of course not. We have confused physical strength with worth. We have created a hierarchy based on something that matters very little in the modern world, a world where collaboration and intellect are the true currencies of success and progress. These ideas are just that, ideas. They are not truths written in our DNA. We have seen time and time again that women can be strong leaders, brilliant scientists, and powerful athletes. We have also seen that men can be caring fathers, compassionate nurses, and gentle souls. The biological stereotypes we hold on to are limiting for everyone. They tell men they cannot be vulnerable, and they tell women they cannot be powerful. We are all more than our bodies. We are our minds, our spirits, and our capacity for love and empathy. These are the things that truly define us. So we must challenge these cultural and biological myths. We must tell new stories. Stories where girls are encouraged to be ambitious and bold. Stories where boys are taught that kindness is a form of strength. In India and all over the world, brave people are already doing this. They are fighting for the right of girls to go to school. They are demanding equal pay for equal work. They are showing that a society is stronger when everyone is allowed to contribute their unique gifts, regardless of their gender. This is how we begin to dismantle the old structures and build something new and more just in their place. The greatest barrier to gender equality is not found in our laws or in our traditions. It is found in our minds. Our mindset is the lens through which we see everything. If we believe that men and women are fundamentally different and unequal, then that is the world we will create. We will see evidence for our beliefs everywhere we look. But if we choose to believe in equality, we will start to see the world differently. We will see the injustice in a joke that belittles women. We will notice when a woman's opinion is ignored in a meeting. A philosophical shift must happen first. A deep, internal decision that all people deserve dignity. This is not just about positive thinking. It is about understanding the psychology of discrimination. Our brains are designed to create shortcuts, to put things into categories. It is easier to think men are like this and women are like that. This is called stereotyping. It is a mental habit that can lead to prejudice. We start to believe that our stereotypes are true for everyone. We judge an individual not based on who they are, but based on the group we have put them in. This is a lazy way of thinking. It prevents us from seeing the rich and complex humanity in each person we meet. To break free, we must become more mindful of our own thoughts. We must ask ourselves, why do I believe this? Is it based on my own experience, or is it something I was taught? This self-reflection is crucial. It is the beginning of unlearning the biases that society has given us. It is about choosing empathy over judgment. It is about making a conscious effort to see the individual, not the gender. This is where true strength lies, not in the physical body, but in the mind's ability to be open, to be fair, and to grow beyond its initial programming. When we change our mindset, our actions follow. We start to speak up when we see inequality. We support the women in our lives to pursue their dreams. We teach our sons that respect and compassion are the true measures of a man. We create spaces where everyone feels safe and valued. Equality is not a destination we arrive at one day. It is a practice. It is a daily choice to think and act in a way that affirms the equal worth of every single person, no matter their background, no matter their gender. It is a revolution that starts quietly inside each of our minds. We have been taught to think of strength in a very narrow way. We imagine it as physical power, as dominance, as a loud voice. But this is a very masculine definition of strength. It leaves out so much. There is strength in vulnerability. There is strength in compassion. There is strength in resilience, in the ability to endure hardship and still find joy. Both men and women possess these forms of strength. The power of our thoughts and our feelings is immense. A person who can control their anger, who can show empathy to others, is truly strong. This is a strength of character, and it has no gender. The goal, then, is to redefine what it means to be strong and what it means to be human. We must move beyond the restrictive roles we have been assigned. A man who chooses to be a stay-at-home father to care for his children is not weak. He is redefining fatherhood with love. A woman who becomes the CEO of a company is not acting like a man. She is being a leader. We must celebrate these choices. We must create a world where people are free to be their whole selves, a beautiful mix of qualities that we have wrongly labeled as masculine or feminine. This change does not require a government decree or a massive protest, though those things can help. The most fundamental change happens inside of us. It begins when you, the reader, decide to see the world differently. It starts when you challenge a stereotype in a conversation. It grows when you teach a child that their value is not tied to their gender. Every single one of us has the power to contribute to this change. We are all part of the culture, and so we all have the power to shape it. We can choose to be agents of equality in our daily lives, in our small interactions. So let us begin today. Let us commit to breaking these invisible barriers. Let us look at the people around us and see not a man or a woman, but a person with dreams, fears, and a story to tell. Gender equality is not about women becoming more like men. It is about creating a world with more space for everyone. It is about building a future where our sons and our daughters are free to be simply themselves. This is the world we should all be working towards. It starts not with a shout, but with a thought. It starts with you.